Hello, everyone. Happy new month to you, and welcome to another promising edition of my weekly series of price action based technical analysis. In this video, we shall be taking a technical dissection of the USDJPY market structure, especially after recent remarks from Japan's finance minister negating the idea of any intervention from the Bank of Japan anytime soon. Now, what's in store for this pair in the coming week? Mixed reaction in this market have led to range-bound trading conditions in the last couple of weeks, making it a bit uncertain as last week's trading setup didn't offer significant moves due to this uncertainty in this market. But if you are interested in reviewing this commentary for educational insights, you will find the link in the description box below. And if you are watching from my YouTube channel, the link is conveniently located at the top right hand side of your screen right now. A quick reminder, this video is for educational purposes only and not a financial advice at all. My goal is to equip you with valuable insights into the USDJPY chart and enhance your proficiency in price action analysis. Remember, Forex trading involves risk, so approach trading with caution and consider consulting a professional financial advisor before making any investment decisions. Now let's get down to the business at this point. Now, our center of focus today will be on the daily time frame, where I was able to take into consideration the nature of price action since the beginning of this year. And in fact, if you look at the structure from a glance, it is quite clear that the market is on a very strong bullish momentum. And in fact, I have a couple of levels and trend lines here that we are going to be using to guide our trading activities. Now, the first one here is this ascending trend line, which was identified after connecting the series of higher lows, as you will see here. And in fact, this line has consistently been respected throughout the course of this year. Besides the trend line are a couple of levels which I want to be using to guide my trading activity for this week. And in fact, if you look at the structure here, we have the 144.800, a level which has been a strong selling niche at some point before it was finally broken during the month of August, as you will see here. During the month of July, it was initially a selling niche, as you can see here. Then we saw the breakout of the structure during the second week of the month of August, and since then price action has remained above the 144.800 level. And remember that this current area where price action is and the character of price action at this point in time is more or less as a result of the uncertainty in this market, as you will see how price action has been confined within that range between the 146.600 and the 144.800 in the last couple of weeks. Now, the reason why this is from a fundamental aspect, remember that this zone we are right now was where the Bank of Japan intervened in this market last year. And as a result of this past, majority in the market are very, very undecisive around this area, with the hopes that there will be an intervention that will lead into a crash at this point. So we can see why the indecision is here. But with the recent remarks from the Bank of Japan, where it stated that FX rates should reflect fundamentals, that is, Forex moves should be set by the market, well, I'm of the opinion that we might likely not see any intervention, at least anytime soon. And as a result of this, there are likelihood that price action will be breaking out of this range in the coming week to incite an uptrend continuation. Now, to guide our trading activity for this week, I have in fact identified a simple setup on the 4 hours time frame, But before we go into that detail, I would like us to run through the economic calendar to see what everyone in the market is looking forward to. And of course, you know now that these fundamental factors often manifest on the chart in technical patterns and price movement. By monitoring the economic calendar, we can identify potential correlations between key economic releases and specific technical patterns, hereby giving us valuable information that can make us position ourselves ahead during and even after this event. So, as usual, based on the current market we are analyzing today, we are going to be focusing on high impact events from both the United States and the Japanese economies. Now, the first high impact event for this week is coming in from the United States, and that is the ISM Services PMI. And for those who don't know, this is a monthly economic indicator that measures the health and activity levels of the service sectors in the United States. Then on Thursday, we have the gross domestic product annualized for quarter two from the Japanese economic docket. This is a very impactful event, and of course, it provides an insight into the overall health of the Japanese economy, hereby impacting investor sentiment and influencing our trading decisions. And of course, as technical traders, we know here that even the anticipation of this event has an influence on market structure. And as technical traders, we want to be looking at the charts and look out for patterns and structures that will help us guide our trading decisions in the coming week. Now, talking about price action, we shall be scaling down into the 4 hours time frame where I was able to identify a simple setup that we shall be using for this week. Now, it is quite obvious that since the mid-month of July, price action has been bullish. In fact, I have a couple of trend lines here to emphasize this momentum. And you know how we use our ascending trend line in this community. As long as price action remains above our ascending trend line, we shall continue to look out for buying opportunity. Now, in this case scenario, you will see right here on Friday, as soon as price tested the 144.600, a level which shares a confluence with that ascending trend line, we saw this engulfing bullish candle springing out of that area to further emphasize the presence of buyers in this particular market. Now, going into the new week, this is where our center of focus will be, as you have seen how price action has been range bound in the last couple of weeks. Now, personally for me, I would like to see price remain above this trend line for me to buy, where a further breakout of the 146.600 will be welcoming more opportunities. Now, one thing here is we might likely be seeing some selling attempt come in, probably to retest this trend line one more time before the uptrend continuation happen. So we are going to be taking that into consideration as well. Now, in as much as we're looking out for buying opportunities in this market, you know how we do it in this community. We also want to keep tabs with the opposite direction too as well. Now, in this case scenario, what is it that we are going to be seeing on this chart that will make us change our bias from bullish to bearish? Well, to sell the USDJPY this week, I would rather want to see price action drop and slice through the ascending trend line and the 144.600. As you know, this zone here shares a beautiful confluence. And if price breaks down that ascending trend line, it will be a beautiful sign that the trend line may no longer have the capacity to continue to negate the seller's attempt to incite a sell-off in this market. So these are my views here on the USDJPY. So we shall be very patient at this point in time, but trust me, I will be with you in the comment section of both my TradingView and Telegram platform to give you an update on how we shall be taking advantage of this opportunity. After monitoring our participant in the market, will be reacting to the zone during the early hours of the new week. I hope this video has been of immense help in making your independent trading decisions for the new week. And if it did, I would greatly appreciate your support by giving the video a thumbs up. Your likes are valuable to me, and in fact, it helps the algorithm promote the video to a wider audience of traders who may find this material beneficial. Thank you in advance for doing so. If you haven't already, I encourage you to follow me on this channel for more of this content. By subscribing, you will always stay updated with the latest ideas I share and of course receive notifications whenever I upload new videos and commentaries. See you all in the comment section on Monday morning as we get prepared for the new week. Do have a wonderful evening, everyone. Bye.